Alright, let's talk about what you didn't see in the video. Obviously you didn't see me clear out the rest of all of this, because the video would have been ridiculously long if I had shown that. But the fire pit worked perfectly. I was able to burn for about 5 hours. And even though I called the fire department beforehand to let them know I was going to be burning, somebody still called the fire department, sent a smoke investigator out here, thinking I was burning down the house, burning down the backyard. The only thing I don't like is around here, all this discoloration. This is some pretty thin stuff. It's like 1/16 of an inch. So, and I was getting pretty hot. The fire was, so that caused a little bit of discoloration. Took all the sheen off of the metal, kind of made it matte gray. And the inside of it got all ashy. So I'm gonna see what I can do about cleaning that up. Once this is fully not warm anymore, I'm gonna clean all this ash up and clean up the rocks again and put them back in here. That way we can continue doing our normal fires for s'mores and other such things. So I have no regrets about making the fire pit as I did. It didn't go 100% as I planned. I intended on buying a full circular corrugated piece of pipe, as I'll show you right now. So I wasn't planning on buying the 2 halves. Those aren't even really for corrugated pipe. They're for, like say if you had a crawl space, you dig them in and put them around the crawl space entry. That way water and dirt doesn't get under your house. So that's the purpose of those. And I just took 2 of them and bolted them together. And now looking at it, I wish I would have gotten one full circular piece of pipe, just because it would have held a circular shape better. As you can see, this doesn't hold a circle as well. It also would have been a ton easier to install. I could have gotten thicker gauge metal, and hopefully that would have held up against the heat better. But overall it came out perfect, and that was about my only regret with doing it. Hopefully, not hopefully, but one day I'll probably replace it with a full circular piece of pipe, and when that day comes, I'll record that as well. One thing I wanted to talk about in a video I wanted to make about is the cost breakdown of building the fire pit in the manner that I did. So it was extremely inexpensive. I got a way bigger and higher quality fire pit than I would have gotten for the price I paid for it. So in total, taxes all in, hardware all in, I spent about $55 on it. So in total, each half of the crawl space, backing, whatever you want to call it, crawl space entry clearer thing, was $24.99. So I got 2 of those, coming in about 50 bucks. And then these bolts, washers, and nuts in total came into about $450-ish. To install it was super easy. I just dug down, made it level, scratch that, and you restart. I forgot completely about the rocks. So in total, I guess it was about $65. $65 for a 3-foot in diameter cylindrical fire pit. It's in the ground, it's easily removable, but again, $50 for the 2 halves, about $5 in hardware, and then about $10 in rocks. And that provided with about 4 to 5 inches of rock coverage on the bottom, 36 inches of cylindrical fire pit. The side walls are about 18 inches tall, but over here You see they're dug down about 6 inches. And as the ground slopes, this side's only dug down about 3 inches. But it's leveled, and maybe if I would have done it differently, I definitely would have gotten the full cylindrical metal piping that people use for like sewers and whatnot. I think that would have looked better, but in the future we will take all the grass out from here. I'm not sure why it does that. Sometimes my camera just dies. It doesn't even die, it doesn't turn off, it just stops recording, and then I have to continue recording manually, which is kind of annoying. But if anybody knows why a GoPro, I think this is a 7, maybe it's a 6, why it does that, let me know. But yeah, we'll take out the grass here probably. Okay, this is becoming pretty annoying. If anybody knows for real, let me know down in the comments below, because this is quite annoying. Take out about a 6 foot out from the fire pit all the way around, and either do a brick inlay or gravel of some sort. That way we can have a sitting area around here, and maybe put up an umbrella. That way it's not as sunny when we're not burning, obviously. It'd be nice to have somewhere other to sit than up here on the deck for when we're trying to enjoy the outdoors.